safe inside. I got that check and took off. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
You ready to see this nail biter? Good, because everything for the computer is 70, 70, 70 for the top 3 categories. And the skill level is pro. It's gonna be a close one. It should be.
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked
70
in
computer passing, quarterback passing.
Up next, we've got
70 wide receiver catching,
between
and
the
70
Eagles and the Denver Broncos. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and our home team.
Colfax, can you calm it down a little bit?
And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And this will be a
touchback
as that sails over the end line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
That's a ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First
Baker
down.
Mayfield.
Nice nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read
Calm
the
his
defense
shit down.
and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Von Miller in there for sack number 127 in his great career. Moving in past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Got to hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Steele. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On play action, it's Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Play action. Now Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's
touchdown, Philadelphia. Tevin Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Fuck.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate.
Based on that drive, it's going to be a back and forth game.
Run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point forthcoming. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Move it.
Oh, now he bowls him over. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this
doesn't matter.
Back to the 20.
All right, also let's say you're doing career-wise.
They'll be led out by the second tallest quarterback in league history at 6'7". It's Brock Osweiler.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
Well, let's see if you got the same magic.
The throw on first down with Osweiler. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Here's Osweiler. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
2nd and 10, it's Osweiler again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Osweiler to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And McManus able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now the Broncos heading back out onto the field. And despite being down on the scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
Bounced off like a rubber band.
No, not at all, but you're exactly right. They are doing their job, but they want to add takeaways to it. You need to have more of those to go along with the big hits we're seeing.
By the way, when I tried that and I bounced back, I noticed that you laughed with everyone else. You did. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Wentz. Incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The first catch for Jeffrey. Good enough for a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Wentz now on first down. And this is Hicks with it, right side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down for them. Ends up a nice second down for him.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Wentz going to throw. Ertz over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now Wentz again. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Refs fucking suck.
Touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their
Good.
will score.
No one hit the kicker
right
this
now,
time.
They want to make sure they keep
Good.
that and carry it into
We'd
the second
only
half.
be down by
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
a single fucking touchdown, but now
This is fielded a couple
14-3.
yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
look. Osweiler, you're good.
And what do you think
These
goes
guys are
on
just
here in this
fucking
situation?
with
If you got the
everything we're
football,
trying to
you're
do here.
trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Yes, we do.
Jump starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second.
No.
Managing risk is
No.
a big decision here.
No.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where
Fuck.
the challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of
He
the half.
has
now
the
we're going to
ball.
New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take
He
a look at
has
it, communicate
the
with the referee
ball.
at the game site, and issue a final decision, because they do have the final call now.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Thank you. Try to tell me that's an incomplete pass? Go fuck yourself, ref.
From
New York.
midfield now, here's Osweiler.
With refs on the field, how they call right.
One deep over the middle. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with.
Alright, well, looks like
second
we
down.
should change up this game.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, go
No, I
fuck
agree
yourself and
with
shut
that,
up.
But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
There's
It is
something
not
wrong
you.
with
Keep
the
throwing.
refs.
That timing usually develops.
And that is
You had, where
down to
the
15
hell
seconds
is
now.
it? Wow. These
So
guys
now
aren't
3rd
calling
and 10. They had the
anything.
big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
No, it's the fucking refs.
On 3rd down, Osweiler.
Also, I was trying to do his
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Oh.
Take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Boy, are they kidding me? Are you kidding me? They actually called a fucking timeout?
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt.
That's the first time in a while we've seen this guy.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Try something. try something. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try some shit. That's what I thought.
Down, they go down to a knee. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Yeah, I'm too irritated that I have to get it going.
Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Asshole, I wanted a fucking... That's better. Alright, it's time for us to pull... Let's see, the old famous trick that the Browns always try to pull on me. Let's see how I can get him to do.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
So far it hasn't, because the fucking refs
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that
all
drives
the
you
fucking
berserk
time.
to come off the
They're not
field,
giving us calls that
not
we
really move
fucking
the ball
need.
well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Oh hell no, we already passed that point of relax. We have to go, go, go.
They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because
where's
you have
these
a
flags
specific
at?
zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another
You guys
one, you gotta let your
ever
guy
call the
know.
flags
They got
on
a
this team
completion
at all?
there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas
Because
and then make the
Jesus
tackle.
Christ.
Kaiser to throw it.
Thank you.
He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're good.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
Kaiser. Hey. That's what I thought. I don't trust these guys. Oh wait. You know there's something they didn't ask for, right?
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
Hold on. Fuck.
Delay of game, offense.
Probably smart idea to keep that timeout.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
Yeah. I don't want to burn a timeout because I'm probably going to need it.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Can we not
So
see?
here are the Eagles now as they get
Can we
set
just
for
stop
their first
seeing how
possession
good this
of the
guy
second
actually is
half.
doing?
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We need. Oh my God!
Flags come in here. Look like one of the Eagles might have moved.
Yes.
False start, offense.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe try to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
shotgun now for Wentz. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh, it's on 3rd down.
The intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up
getting
here.
excited, guys.
I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside.
Make it stop, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop. Fuck, get him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. The only reason why you guys are winning by 4 points is 1, refs.
Well, they said it with a chuckle.
2,
they called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he
settings
doesn't
are
move
like
quite as fast as
70%.
he used to, but he still knows all the
Go.
tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push off in order to get open.
That's the first time we tried to run against this team.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Of course, you had the ball lost in you because refs fucking suck.
To the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the ball.
Yeah.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
All right, so these guys are learning something.
And
Pass.
that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Oof.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going.
No, I didn't even start one yet.
Tackling him behind the line.
Oh my fucking god.
Neither side looks on track in the ground game. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary
I don't
guy was
know.
going to
Patriots
be,
are next,
he
and
was
it's
able to
Nick
secondary
Foles.
target for
I'm
a
not
nice game.
fucking
I was
with
just going to
that.
ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so
I'm
good
sitting
at
it
that,
all
I think he
back
knew
down.
right away that he wasn't going to get to his
The one I
primary
faced
guy.
in
I think he
Foles,
read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
I
knew
haven't
where the
missed 2
pressure was
weeks in
going
a
to
row.
come from and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
If I am gonna have this 2 weeks in a row, I'm gonna have to turn the clock up to
It's
5.
the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Can we get a stop here? Can we get an interception or something good for us? It's alright. My defense? Oh yeah, we're like...
Under a heavy rush and down he goes. TJ Watt.
It's pretty fucking close. Only 14-10.
The amount of sacks
I'm
that
not
they've
going to try to
absorbed
call
in this game
timeout
is
yet. Let me get the I need the ball back first.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush.
No, they can't.
Time and time again.
Now Wentz, and he's going to go down again.
Oh, what are you going to do? 4th down? Field goal? All right. Guess what? I can tell this fucking game.
Defensively, right?
No, not
hey,
at all. I did
you?
have a coach explain to me
don't
years
kick
ago
him.
that for some teams,
okay?
that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Wow.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10.
Kaiser's our new Tebow, because...
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Oh, McCaffrey, keep going, keep going, keep going.
3-1 tackle, but couldn't do a
you know
whole
what?
lot else.
This is the final drive. Let me keep running the clock. Let me keep burning this fucking clock and not let them get anything.
They stay on the ground.
Set runs. Okay, let's do something else now.
For the tackle. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Yes, we do. Kaiser.
Now Kaiser.
Got it.
That's his man, Matthews.
Aww. The little birdie got hurt. I said this could be a nail biter, and sure as hell is coming down to be one. Dear Lord.
This is
McCaffrey. Oh.
And able to push his way forward here
Hey,
for a good
let it go to
game.
2 minutes. Let it go to 2 minutes.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Hey, Father, I need you on our side.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Well, no shit, we need a touchdown. But, yeah. Field goal's not going to win it for us. Field goal's not going to tie it for us. Come on, let's go. Oh, yeah.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Oh, I know.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line.
That's still my idea.
Down.
Burn this fucking clock.
On the play, and it'll be second down. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout.
No shit.
So get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Kaiser got it. We got this. Taylor or Brown, whoever's fucking open. Brown.
Let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Ooh. This is a really big fucking play. You go for it.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Yeah. If we got the extra, it's only going to push it up to 5.
So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
If it ends up like that close, shit.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another 4th quarter comeback?
Oh.
It's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a play
I didn't think I was going to hear that part.
Even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this
not going to happen.
Too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Oh.
It's complete left side to Aguilar. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
God, we
15
need
yards
you.
Through the air and a first down. He'll look to throw.
We need you. God, please.
A big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. And this one goes for 20. They'll look to throw. And he finds his time. It's Ertz. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Oh, he's really trying to end this game now.
For 19 yards.
Don't let him. Don't let him. Don't let him. He's wide open.
Right around the 6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready.
Okay, let them score. Please let us have overtime. Please let us have overtime.
Now Wentz.
Where is he? Where is he? Right there. Boom!
He's taken down. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
Keep it going, defense. Keep it going. Get loud, Las Vegas. Get loud.
And now on second and goal, back even further. They'll give it to him up the middle.
Not gonna fucking happen.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A good run there, 9 yards, but it still leaves him with work to do on third and goal.
Huh?
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the
I don't trust that.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This to potentially send us to overtime.
Yes, please. Guys, don't touch him.
And his kick is good.
Don't touch him.
And they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
Thank you.
So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets
Kneel
up
it.
pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
All right. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. You see, there's something called overtime that I never had in this game. Never.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's take it to overtime, baby.
And they will take a knee here as time will likely run out on regulation. And we'll go to overtime. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Don't do anything?
This
Fine.
fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. First down, Kaiser. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Kaiser on first down. And
Hey. Let us all take a moment right here. A moment of silence so God can help us win this game. Amen. Let's win.
It's free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Kaiser, you've been good so far this game. I only put you in because they were kicking Bronco Osweiler's ass.
Rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Kaiser now.
Kaiser to...
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there.
Oh, shit, we need a touchdown.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Because we can't really get a field goal. I mean, we can.
Oh, so close, but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and
field
finally,
goal.
I think the guys on the defensive side, they said,
and then we got to hold them.
They slapped the double coverage on him.
Right, because if we score and we hold them, we win. A 51-yarder. He's got this.
So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And McManus able to put it through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. They're able to put 3 on the board here in the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they
That's
can
his
hold
5th make this year over 50-plus yards.
They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
I mean, the uprights, McManus to kick it away.
Even if they score 3,
end zone for a touchback.
We keep going.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because you're...
I mean, I wasn't thinking field goal either, but it happened. No.
Get the touchdown. Finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Holding offense.
Yes, even better.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. First throw of overtime for Wentz. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
We gotta stop him. Make them jump, make them hold. Get to him.
They give him a gain of 38. Coaches love the rack run after catch, especially here in overtime. Took the short pass, turned it into a big play.
Never fucking listen to those ideas.
Talk to their teams about what overtime means. How many big plays have to be made in order to win a ball game, and which play will be the big play? Short pass turn into a long run. Maybe that's the play that they needed to bring a victory.
Oh my God, we left them open. Shit.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Oh, you can go piss off, Carson
More
Wentz.
importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right
Oh
now.
my God.
Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to
We
win the
need
game.
to push
The
him
stats,
back.
That's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Get him.
They go play action here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it.
That's not what I wanted, but that's totally not what I wanted against this guy. I needed either sack him, strip him,
just not enough time for the play to develop.
anything for us
To throw, it's Wentz.
to sack him.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And
Oh yes,
on,
let the time expire.
Week after week.
On third down, it's Coleman. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he got it. It's good. They answer with a field goal of their own to send this game into sudden death. Well, this one certainly has not lacked for intrigue. Well, let's keep playing. What do you say?
Fine by me. I'm loving what we're seeing here. This is a heck of a game.
Oh my God, this has been a fun game. Now, I did say it's going to be a back and forth, and what do you know? Sudden death.
Well, we had 2 ties last season in 2016, and now we've got another here.
They're part of the game, and I can sound philosophical here and say, well, what can you do? But
I thought it was sudden death.
Happy, right? No one wants to walk away from here with a tie, but I guess it's better than walking away with a loss, right?
What?
Yeah, I guess that's the bright side for both teams, but nobody walking away a victor. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon
I thought we were going to sudden death.
NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.
So, Kaiser did exactly what we needed him to do. Therefore, he gets to start next game. Oh boy. That's